We got him. We got him. Got him. The hour is back. Football is back. Jogo Bonito lives at the bridge. But Felix, this is your last chance. So he's back, man. Your boy's back, man. Shout out to your boy Felix. So shout out to your boy Fab, who's better than Ornstein. Has Ornstein been in a rap video? So yeah, I know Ornstein is cool and everything. Has Ornstein been in a rap video? Fabrizio Romano has been. It is what it is. Fabrizio Romano, he is the culture. Felix back to Chelsea. Here we go. Dealing place with Atletico Madrid and his agent, Jorge Mendes. Contract until June 2030, plus option for Joao, as travel and medical tests being booked for the next 24 hours. Gallagher to Atleti, Joao to Chelsea. So guys, this saga is finally done. And I'm happy for Gallagher, because for Gallagher, it's horrible. You go all the way to, first of all, you get told that you're no longer wanted by a boyhood club. You get told to F off and to piss off. You're surplus to requirements. You go over to Madrid, start learning Spanish. You even download the damn Rosetta Stone, only to stay in a hotel and be told to now come back because the deal may be off. If that guy bought like a 2-year, 3-year Rosetta Stone plan, you can sue Chelsea. Put that to one side. I'm happy it's all been resolved. Gallagher goes to Atleti, which I still think it's a great move. Joao Felix comes back home. Both sides win. He wasn't going to work at Atleti. He's looked at his best at Chelsea. Conor Gallagher, even if you did play your role at Chelsea, and I feel crazy saying this, you have actually offered more than Enzo and Caicedo. As trash as Gallagher is, and as much as Gallagher, he is an inferior footballer to Enzo and Caicedo, he's actually offered more to Chelsea than both Enzo and Caicedo in terms of usefulness. But you've got Lavia, and we have to strive for more. So I'm happy. I'm happy with this. And you know what? And this may end a nightmare chapter for Joao Felix and Atletico Madrid. Because look, see, this was never going to work. Simeone is I believe, is still the best paid manager in the world. He will never change his philosophy. He has his view. His view, how he views football, completely counteracts how Felix views football. So they're going to be at loggerheads forever. One had to move, and it was definitely not going to be Simeone, a guy who has arguably been Atleti's most successful manager. Felix, you've not done anything for Atleti. Simeone has done amazing things. 2-time La Liga champion, won La Liga in the midst of peak Barca and peak Real Madrid, took Atleti to 2 UCL finals, has won the Europa League as well. He's a legend. So there was no way that they were going to choose freaking Felix, who's done nothing, over Simeone. So, yeah, Simeone won out. And what Simeone says goes at Atleti. He's the king, he is the chief, he's the Oga of Atletico Madrid. But I'm happy that he has finally left there, because, you see, I get it. I'm a Joao Felix fan. He passed the eye test. He scores, I believe, 76, 77% on the eye test. I still feel he's got an amazing football brain, and I still think he's a talented player. But I'm not dumb enough or deluded enough to not admit that he has underperformed. He has not done anything of any significance in football. And he has grossly bricked it up for someone of his talents. 100%. So if Felix's career ended now, he would be branded a flop. And as much as I love him as a player and appreciate him as a player, if Felix ended his career right now, today, he would be a flop, because you've done nothing. You've done some amazing things here and there, but overall, you've done nothing. Nothing. So Felix needs to understand this. This is your last chance. This is your last chance. Because after this, if you fail now, it's over. It's over. Because nobody else will want you. It didn't work out at Barca, hasn't worked out as Atleti. We all know you, Mr. Penalty, for Portugal. If it doesn't work out at Chelsea, it's over. So this is his last chance to show the world that, you know what, I am a baller. I am pretty damn good at the sport. But there is only so much I can say and preach and talk. Bro, you know how I felt about Hazard. But what can I say when the guy messed up at Real Madrid? So I can prop up Felix and say he's amazing, look at what he can do. But if you don't perform, if you don't give me those performances, it's all talk. It's all talk. So you can talk all you want. What do they always say? I do my talking on the pitch. So for Felix, this is your last chance. This is last chance Saloon. We are currently in last chance Saloon territory. But what this also means as well, because this affects another player, which is another saga that's going on. Because, bro, at Chelsea, you have guys booing that bald-headed fraud from Parma and Leicester City. It's brag. There's still a civil war at Chelsea. It's never ended. So there are guys who are pro-Maresca, anti-Maresca. I'm anti-Maresca 100%. I'm fully on the anti-Maresca thing. I will never defend a manager from Parma and Leicester City as my manager, never. So he's about proving me wrong. Maresca, I'm not with you. I'm not supporting you. So you have to prove me wrong. I'm not on your side. You have to now get me on your side because no, I'm against you. I am anti you because I'm not supporting a Serie B manager. That's not happening. So prove me wrong. But this affects another guy. Sterling. Sterling is a tricky one. Sterling isn't good enough to be at Chelsea for what Chelsea want to do. He's not. Sterling has been arguably Chelsea's best attacker. That's a fact. When Chelsea have needed to score a goal, when Chelsea have needed to get something from a game, it's been Raheem Sterling. And he's been key. More so than that, he's one of the senior figures and most experienced players at the club. He knows what it means to win a Premier League title. At a point, he was one of the best players in the Premier League in that season, I believe the 18-19 season. So it is odd that for how young this team is, you're getting rid of one of the most senior figures and one of the best attackers. Because you see, in a vacuum, of course, Sel Sterling, he's trash. He's garbage. Ever since he missed from 1 year out, he's been trash. But there's another thing to now get rid of him, and that's yet another senior figure now going away from the club, where I believe the oldest player of this club, I believe, is Chilwell. And I think he's 26 or 27 years of age. So I don't say to people that way, are you trying to build an orphanage? Because how do you have a club where there are no senior players? Because do you know what that does? Because America knows what it is. See, this bald-headed buffoon knows what he's doing. Let me get rid of all the senior players. Let me get all these young players so I have no one to answer to. Because if you have senior players, those senior players will be like, bro, no. They will step up to you and they will question your authority. If it's younger players who are unproven and have not won anything, they can never question you. But if I'm a player who I'm a EPL winner, I've played at the top level, I have played in huge games, and if I see you messing around or I feel our standards are dropping, I will step to you. But Maresca wants to get rid of all of those dissenting voices, all of those senior voices, so he has a whole bunch of kids who are unproven that will never question him. So let's talk tacticsy. So looking at this right now, what do we do? There we go. So, this is where we're at. I hope you can see. This is what, there we go. This is what this whole thing is going to look like right now. There we go. Now, I don't know what Sanchez is doing there. Sanchez ain't going to be in goal. So, forget that clown. Again, we obviously hope that Rhys James is there. So obviously Rhys James, the defense is a mess. This right here, this is a whole mess. Whether it's Badiashile, Cole, it's a mess. So this is a very weak area. So is this. But from what we have here, I'm going with Caicedo and Lavia. After that, Enzo, disaster class, and Caicedo in that much better, bro. Trust me. Between Caicedo and Enzo, I don't know who to drop. I really don't. They are both as useless as one another. So I just flipped a coin. And also, so this is with Osimhen. If we get Osimhen striker, Kopama's been number 10. So you have Felix on the left, Nkunku on the right. But really, the width is going to be done by Cucurella and Gusto. And Felix and Nkunku are going to try and come in. And we're going to try and create that central what's up scenario there. So with Palmer, Nkunku, Felix being the dynamic, creative, attacking number 10 midfielders to really add some dimension into this team. That's if we get Osimhen. If we don't get Osimhen, then hold up. It's gonna be, this is the next best thing. Then it'll have to be this. This is what it'll have to be. Because ideally, Nkunku is a central player. He's a forward. He's not a winger. So that trash against City was done. Why were we putting Nkunku on the left, specifically like left wing? Super dumb. So my thing is, if you don't get Osimhen, have Nkunku as the forward, as a striker, Madueke on the right, Felix on the left, Palmer's your number 10. And this is how Chelsea cook. This is how Chelsea cook. So for Felix, this is, as they're getting out, I'll reiterate, it's your last chance, bro. This is a last chance saloon. A last chance saloon. If it doesn't work out now, bro, it is over for you, bro.